Go on, fix. The current time is 19:27 or 7:27 p.m. for me. The workday has ended. The week has come to an end. But before I prepare for to make my meal, to do the chores around the house, to prepare for the evening, to prepare to sleep, I would like to take a minute to just step back and reflect on the day I had. My rune has been drawn to give me the eyes to reflect upon my day. Dagaz, the daybreak, the breakthrough, the twilight. One of the most powerful runes, a rune that I truly connect with. The day of breakthroughs, of transformations, of the start of the day. The full transformation of the traveling path of self-change. The rune of the warrior's nature, the revelation. Darkness is behind you, daylight has come. That is basically what my book speaks of this particular rune. Dagaz is a powerful rune. It is a rune of a lot. So it fits that I should look upon the end of my week with the eyes of Dagaz. This marks officially the first week of me, or 1 week of me doing the vlog. The first 2 days were private videos for only a select few, completely private, so they could give me their opinions and criticisms as I underwent this beginning of my journey. My journey of speaking of what I have seen, what I have learned, and sharing it with you. But more importantly, this also represents the end of my week. This week of exhaustion, of work, of pain, of frustrations, of many things. It is all behind me, and now I step forth to the new week, or to the weekend. The weekend which will inevitably start a new week. And it is going to be a powerful one to look through. But let us look at what my day of work was like. Shortly after the vlog this morning, I had a call for about an hour where I had to discuss with a customer over the phone, get everything figured out before I was even allowed to go to my office. I got to my office, and took care of some stuff there, took care of some customers that I had to work with, and ultimately today I got a lot done. But I found that a lot of what I got done was stuff that had to be started before and finished now that the time was right. For some things, there was the breakthrough that suddenly everything was done and figured out. And that is true. But returning home, I thought about that my week has ended. My week has ended. Some of what was stressing me and bothering me, frustrating me, hurting me, is behind me now. And though there are still things that bother me, I take solace in realizing that looking through the eyes of Dagaz, that today was a calming day, a day of breakthrough, and a week of pain. Sunday had frustrations and stuff that bothered me, in the sense of what went wrong with my week, or what went wrong with my machine. My VLF sensor is no longer here, still being worked on. Monday had frustration, the frustration of the spiritual community towards those who practice of the New Age, and it is that frustration that tampered with a lot of my opinion of the day. Tuesday was exhaustion, being physically and spiritually exhausted, tired, feeling numb. Wednesday was the day of the tarot, specifically the Eight of Swords, feeling bound, feeling stuck, feeling like I need to break free and walk back forward and continue on. But feeling like there was nothing I could do to actually break those, or break the bindings, remove the blindfold. Thursday was of pain. Being in pain, being, my arm and my leg, and having issues doing some stuff. And how that pain in some situations reflects upon or not reflects, but affects my abilities for the spiritual. And now today, I stand with Dagaz, looking back upon my week. That despite the frustration, the exhaustion, the confusion, the pain, despite those four things that tempered my week, I came back stronger, and all I see for tomorrow and Sunday is light. Sunday there will be a sun dancer, a shaman who is a friend of or a family member of a friend of mine, who I will be speaking with, I'll be doing work with. We've been planning this discussion and trip for a while. So I will be speaking with him on Sunday. On Saturday I will be with family, which has always been something that restores my spirits. There will be a lot going on this weekend, and I can look fondly towards that, seeing the light of my weekend coming. I have stepped past the darkness today with a day of bridging and rest, and now I step forth into my next week. And that is how I reflect upon the day of Dagaz, the Rune of Light. I open now the comments to all of you, my friends, to hear what you think, what you instead perceive. I would love to know. And let us gather together later in the evening to do the discussion. Discussion will actually, funnily enough, tie well into what Dagaz was about today. So, until then, let us stand together and take care of what needs to be done at the home.